Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm excited to share with you guys 10 things that the Netherlands has here that has improved my quality of life to some degree. So if you're interested to see what those 10 things are, keep watching. So before we begin, just a little FYI and / disclaimer, none of these 10 things are in order of importance. They are literally just popping up in my head. All right, so number one on the list, and we're gonna kind of start off small, is the apple core / potato smasher. And I'm pretty sure that there is Dutch words for these. I just don't know them. I'll have to look them up and put them in the video. But yeah, they're just two little cool kitchen tools that are commonly used here in the Netherlands. And that just make my life just a tiny bit easier. So number two on my list is a bottle returner, bottle return. I'm pretty sure there is an actual name for it. And again, I'm sorry, I just don't know. I just make up words and I just hope that everyone understands me when I use these terms. But no, this is really cool because you can take your plastic bottles. So in my case, I drink a lot of sparkling water and they come in these large 1 liter, 2 liter bottles, and I can take them back to the grocery store and get money for it. In this case, for these plastic bottles, I get 25 cents in return, and then I can use that money to go buy more groceries. And you might ask, how does this benefit your life? Well, it benefits the planet and it's an incentive to recycle, and anything that has to do with recycling makes me happy. On the topic of bottle returns and recycling, number 3 on my list is the trash here. And this is also one of those things where it's like, how does this benefit you? It's just pleasant to look at. But here in the Netherlands, you have either, well, two ways to dispose of your trash. The first way is that each street has its own trash pickup schedule time. So I know for my street, it is Thursday mornings and Monday mornings. So I know to put my trash out then. But if I have trash or any recyclables that I need to get rid of between those times, then I can take it to another trash point. And what's great about these is that they're all underground. So you don't have the streets filled with dumpsters or just gross things like that. They're all just neatly packaged under the ground and they have their own trash pickup time. So that is amazing, I think. Number 4 on the list, and this is probably one of my favorite things and just one of the first things that I saw here in the Netherlands that literally blew my mind, and it is this hot water spout. It's probably not the right word again, but I have this in my office and it is literally the coolest thing. From what I hear, it's great for new parents because you can heat up your water, the baby's water bottle, in like 2 seconds, but basically you just give it 3 pumps and you have boiling hot water. Like, it only benefits me when I'm at work. But still, it's really cool. Number 5 on the list. This one took me just a couple of tries before I got it correctly, but here in the Netherlands, you don't pay for your bar tab until you leave. And this to me was such a foreign concept. I thought maybe it was just this one bar that I went to, but then I tried it on multiple bars and they would not take my credit card like after I ordered. And it just was crazy to me. Because in New York City, when you go and you order a beer, you either check out at that point and you pay for your beers, or you leave your physical card with the bartender. Here in the Netherlands, it's like they trust you. So you just go to a bar, you order all the drinks that you want, and at the end, you just go up to the bartender and somehow he magically remembers, or you just tell him, and then voila, then you pay. Again, you might ask me, how does paying later benefit your life because you're still paying? But it is just the concept of trust. Yeah, it makes you feel good. Number 6 on the list is Dig ID, and that stands for your digital ID. And this is really cool because I basically have an app on my phone that is my digital ID, and I can use it to log into a ton of websites that are pertinent to like my water bills, my insurance, anything adulthood related is part of this Dig ID. So I can do, like, to verify my taxes, I use my digital ID, this app. And it's really cool because you don't have to have different passwords for 10 different websites. It's all in your digital ID, and that makes it so much easier. The concept is you pop up your phone, go into DigID. The website itself will ask for you to insert the code that the DigID is giving. You insert that, and then the website will then ask your phone, can I get permission to enter? And then on your phone, you're like, yeah, of course. And then the website opens. It's magic. Number 7 on the list is also app related, and this is terrible, but amazing at the same time. So basically when I go to check out anything, so I'm on bowl.com, which is basically your Amazon here, or any kind of web shop, they give you at the end, when your payment screen comes up, they give you a QR code, and you just open your bank app and you scan the QR code. So you don't have to input, you don't have to go looking for your credit card and, oh, what's my credit card number, and oh, what's the security code? None of that. You just aim your phone at this QR code and voila, it pays. And it's terrible because it makes paying so much easier. It makes buying things so easy. But it's great because it's easy. Number 8 on the list is washing machines. I think almost every apartment here in Amsterdam is fitted to have a washing machine, which is really nice. And in all the apartments that I lived in the US, I never had a washing machine inside my home. You either had to go to a laundromat, or your apartment complex had like a common space laundry area. And what's even more amazing is that for me, one of the things that I was a little bit worried about was, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get a washing machine up a flight of stairs, then connect it somehow to my sink or whatever, however it's done. But there is a solution to that, and this is also amazing too. You can actually rent washing machines by month. Somebody will come, drop off the washing machine, connect it all, and then if the washing machine ever breaks or you decide to move out, the company will come and do everything for you. And so then you can enjoy the joy of having washing machines inside your apartment. Number 9 on my list is this OV chip card. And this is basically my public transit card, but it's amazing because it works on every transit thing in the Netherlands. So I can use this for the bus, I can use this for the metro, I can use it for one of the trains, as long as it's within the Netherlands. And the best part about this is that it automatically tops up. So I just go online and I set a limit. So in my case, I've decided that once I run out of money, it automatically tops up 10 extra euros. And so that's nice because I never have to worry about whether or not my card has enough money, or if I'm gonna be stranded somewhere, because I always have this OV chip card. Number 10, and the final thing on my list, are the bike lanes. A little side note / confession, I actually don't ride a bike here in the Netherlands. That's just personal preference. Coming from New York, I think I just really got accustomed to taking the subway and just walking everywhere. So that is my personal preference. But an amazing thing is that I do, on the off chance that one day I wake up and decide I want to commute by bike and do everything by bike, it is so accessible, it is so easy. There is a bike lane everywhere and just generally safe. And so I would count that as one of the wins, possibly for me in the future, but I know for a lot of my friends, it is a definite win about being here in Amsterdam. So those are just 10 small, I would count them as small things that have improved my quality of life here in the Netherlands. It's just small things that are different than what I had back in the US. Obviously there are bigger things like better access to healthcare, which I'll address probably in another video at some point. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, just a little sneak peek at life here as an expat in Amsterdam.